Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the world of home tech, and welcome to way more of my room. Why can you see way more of my room? Well, that's because I'm filming on a 4K Muson action camera. That's because this week I'm reviewing it, and I thought this would be a good place to start. So this week I'm pitting it against a GoPro Hero 3, and I know there are loads of you going, I came here for a real fight! Yeah, well, three things. I don't own a GoPro Hero 5, because it's super expensive. A second reason is because this is only a £60 camera, and the GoPro Hero 3 is still 3 times that, even buying it second hand. So I thought a fair fight would be a GoPro Hero 3 versus one of these. And you know what? I think it beats it by quite a long way. If I had a GoPro Hero 5, I would put my bets on the GoPro Hero 5 winning for definite, but I think this would actually surprise you in just how well it does. So all of you thinking, I don't want to spend all that money on a GoPro Hero 5, might think this is a good idea, and here's why. Action, 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 whoa, action camera. I love how these things always have like a dude skiing on the box. I don't do any skiing, I'm a total nerd, I'll just be sat at home. I'll be running up and down my stairs with it strapped to my chest or something. That was a quick unboxing, done. Alright, let's see, what do we got? Lots of stuff wrapped in plastic. I suppose it doesn't matter that I don't know what these things are, as long as you guys do. You're probably going, yeah, I've seen that before. I'm an expert in these things. I'm not. Yes, perhaps that's a wind-up, to wind the GoPro up so you don't need batteries. Jesus, how many of these things have I got? Well, what I can tell you already is I did buy some stuff for the GoPro because my missus wanted to do a lot of running around and that sort of thing. And you're getting a lot for your money here. Because this isn't free when you get a GoPro. You have to go and buy this stuff independently. You get one of those types of things with a GoPro. That's some sort of remote, which I guess this is for straps, I think, so you can strap the remote to you. You definitely don't get a carry case like this with a GoPro. That's a battery, awesome. It's some kind of double winder. I just don't know what any of this stuff is for. I'm hoping my missus is going to give me some indication as to how to use all this stuff. Because I'm not reading an instruction booklet. I'm too manly to read a goddamn instruction booklet. God damn it. That is a back to a case that you put around it. I won't be reading that. My missus can tell me what to do. Get a free gift. I like free gifts. Oh, dude, that's awesome. So they're going to give you a 16 gig micro SD card for nothing if you review the product. That's good news, because I'm going to review this product. That's what this is. Okay, finally, we have a very GoPro style looking camera called Muson. I don't know why I feel the need to pronounce the names for these kinds of products in a silly way, but that to me is a Muson. Muson. That's it, it's French, I've decided. Muson. That's nonsense. I'm sorry, there are loads of people watching this going, shut up dude, just get to the point. Just go and use the goddamn camera and stop blathering on. That's what I'm gonna do, let's go use this goddamn camera. I'm too old for that. So next up, I thought, well, what else can I do to put this thing through its paces? So I went looking on YouTube, and I found this guy called the Buff Nerd. Well, he's got loads of money, quite clearly, probably from all the girls watching his YouTube channel. I hate him already, mostly because I'm jealous. I don't own a swimming pool, so I tried to go to the swimming baths, but my missus stood in the doorway and said, "No, don't go to the swimming baths with the camera, because people will think you want to take photos of children." And she's right, so I didn't do that. I did this. There you have it, my ridiculous underwater demonstration made in the most childish way I could possibly think of. Let's go see what else this camera can do. So next up, I thought I would give it some slow-mo testing and see what it looks like at 120 frames per second. The best this camera can do is 720p at that frame rate. The GoPro Hero 5, for comparison, can do it at 1080p. It can't do it at 4K, so it's still one of those things where the higher the frame rate, the more difficult it is for the camera. I have to say I wasn't massively impressed with this. I think actually the GoPro Hero 3 looked better, at least in this light. So I have done two separate tests. I've done one indoors, which you'll see to begin with, and then I thought I'd try and mimic what the guy did that I was watching jumping backwards into the swimming pool on my lawn, which of course just hurt my back. But that's fun. Let's watch me doing that. So you might remember this cute little camera from a couple of weeks ago and how majorly unimpressed I was with its functionality. So I'm thinking it might be able to redeem itself here using one of these. So I'm thinking I could demonstrate the slow motion ability of this camera using these two items somehow. So, 1, 2... So to sum up, and before we begin, this isn't a GoPro Hero 5. If you're a GoPro Hero 5 owner that has come here to slag me off in the comments, you're wasting your time. I know your camera is better because it is a lot more money. So this review is more for people who don't want to spend that kind of money, but still want a decent camera, and that's why I've compared it to a GoPro Hero 3, because that thing is still 3 times the price of this second hand. So does this beat the GoPro Hero 3? Yes. Yes, it does, by a long way. So first off, color reproduction is much better on this camera. It's more vibrant. It looks better straight out of the box on its default settings. And I know loads of you again are going, yeah, but the GoPro Hero 3 films in flat color. Yes, I know it does, but I spent an hour color correcting both cameras on some of these scenes, and this still beats it every time. That purple light at the back of my room is bright blue on the GoPro. So the GoPro Hero 3, color-wise, not going to happen. This camera beats it. Clarity-wise, this camera is much more clear in every setting except for when you want to try and do something in slow motion in lower light conditions. As soon as you do that, I'd say the GoPro Hero 3 wins out because it's a little bit more fuzzy. And the fuzziness kind of gives it this nice, slightly surreal look, so it's still not really very good. But this thing tries to overcompensate for the low light levels by sharpening everything up. And by sharpening everything up, it looks garbage in slow motion. So this thing works fine in slow motion in good light. If you compare my outside camera footage where I fall down on the grass, you'll see that it looks a lot better than when I'm juggling in front of it in this room. And I think you'll find if you measured this against, say, a GoPro Hero 5, the GoPro Hero 5 isn't going to have that problem at all. If you want a camera that is like top end, you want a GoPro Hero 5. I've seen a lot of footage in preparation for this review, and it looks amazing. But if you're thinking, I want to only spend around £60 and you want something amazing, this camera is it. And there is a link in the description. Buying through that link will give me some money too, which is great. It won't cost you a penny. It's an affiliate link for Amazon, and I get some cash. Awesome. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see some more of this guy, hit that subscribe button. And as usual, I'll see you next time. 3... Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm looking at that. Why am I looking at that? Stop looking at that. Why can you see much more of my room? It's because my throat is full of spit. So next up, I thought, what else can I do to put this thing through its paces? So I spat all over my camera. Unless you want to... If you try and film at 320... I don't know.